At-risk kids fighting to turn their lives around, and they're doing it by fighting. At City Boxing in Las Vegas, the discipline of the sweet science is helping young men and women find solid footing. That's the subject of tonight's Vegas Lost. News 3's John Trainer is here with that.
And Jesse Vargas, Sean Porter spent enough time at City Boxing, you'll see some big names, but it's the no names that are leaving the impact.
I just turned 16, and I was arrested for a string of armed robberies in Las Vegas. All over Las Vegas, and I was facing a lot of time in prison. There was, without a shadow of a doubt, everybody was telling me, you're going to prison, we're going to prepare you for it. Even the guards in the juvenile system were so worried about me, they're feeding me extra peanut butter and jelly Uncrustable sandwiches. I don't know if they still have them there or not, but they're trying to feed me to get me big because I thought I was going to prison.
Keegan Cirillo was headed to prison. He was committing felonies before he could drive. He was trying to fill the empty spot in his life typically reserved for a father. He did it with a gang and a gun.
I saw these kids that were bigger, stronger, ran in packs, and they were ready to accept me if I was able to do little things at first. Small things, slap boxing, fighting occasionally, you know, and I felt like, wow, like I did have this in me, and they applauded it. So I'm gonna go deeper. This is euphoric. Bigger things. Bigger, 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 bigger. Next thing I know, I'm shooting a gun off inside of gas stations and robbing people with 25-year-old men that I think are my fathers or brothers or whatever I thought they were at the time.
Today, Cirillo is a dad. He never went to prison. Judge William Voigt decided to keep him in the juvenile system. We were there some 10 years later when they reunited. Keegan wanted to say thank you to the man who changed his life. Good work. His life changed again after a chance encounter with Armin Van Dam.
I love that awkward style, man.
Keegan started boxing. His first fight, his cornerman didn't show. Armin was there.
He goes, I'll tell you what, here's headgear. I'm going to wrap your hands. I'm going to throw a mouthpiece in your mouth, and we're going to see if you can fight or not, at least, right? And I was like, yeah. And we ended up winning.
Keegan Cirillo was the latest kid to find salvation in a boxing gym off the Las Vegas Strip.
A different kind of gym.
That's a very different kind of gym.
Different kind of program.
Different kind of programs.
What do you do here, exactly?
We help people achieve their goals.
City Boxing Club has become a place for at-risk kids to find solid footing. They offer free memberships to those who need it, including anyone who graduates from Spring Mountain Youth Camp. Sean Dokes used to run the boxing program up on the mountain. The discipline of the sweet science, the release of the sport, connected with those young offenders.
Once they buy in, it's kind of like they'll start to care once they know you care. And then they start to open their eyes to some new possibilities.
Those are all our kids, and no kid should go. You don't have an option. You only look at the things that surround you, so you don't have an option to get out of that rat race that got you in trouble in the first place.
Unless someone pulls you out.
Yes.
Today, you can find dozens of those kids, some who have committed a crime, others living on the fringes, all training here. And in the corner, when he can, you'll find a busy dad who knows the real power of those punches.
Trying to fill that void that I had. I want to be the person that I wanted to applaud me. We need men to come over here to these kids and give them the verification that they are men and that they're not less and that they don't, and applaud them for proper things. You can't tell me that this guy can give me a high five and make me feel good for Armin, for robbing a grocery store or something, but if I would have been in a different situation and got straight A's or did something right, if somebody would have been there to applaud me for that, whichever one I would have got the applaud for and the guidance to go towards, I would have done. Yeah. It's just a matter of I got it here instead of getting it where it should have been.
We just got to give people that.
We have to give these young men that. It has to be done, or we're going to continue to lose kids.
All right, so right now, City Boxing works with the county at no cost. They're offering these memberships for free. They eat the cost of those. They're hoping to work to get state funding. They tell us that this program is one they need to expand. And you listen to that guy Keegan there and you realize, yeah.
Yeah, hard to argue with that. And you talk about the discipline and the release, might be some frustration, but it seems like it's also about connecting with the right people who believe in them.
It's more family than gym over there.
I love it. City Boxing. And hey, when you see these stories online, share them. More of us need to see these stories to see what's going on in our community to turn kids' lives around. Hey, want to let you know, if you have an idea for this series, send an email to our team at vegaslost@news3lv.com. And in just a few minutes, you can log on to Facebook, where John will continue the conversation on our KSNV News 3 Las Vegas Facebook page. He'll answer your comments and questions in real time.